What's up, guys? So we're back at it, working on Travis's EK. Obviously, you can see the primered, the engine bay is all primered, all ready to go. I'm sorry. So one thing, I don't know if I posted in the last video, is that the bottom rider support is bent inwards towards the engine bay, and I needed to get it pulled out. So I came up with a clever idea of what I can do. So I'm gonna put down the camera. All right, guys, so the wood idea did not work. I tried. And long story short, we end up just yeeting the bottom end of the radiator support and chopping it right off. So we're finally looking at a few other things. And we're looking at the intercooler, looking at some of the piping that he has going. And I'm realizing, because obviously the single cam, your intake manifold's gonna be back there. The piping is gonna run like this. But honestly, you don't have like a backdoor intercooler, and I want this shit to be straight with the T bracket. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut a 3-inch hole right through there with a hole saw. So the pipe is gonna run through here, down, around, and go through this left side of his intercooler. All right, guys, so we actually finished up the top of the cowl with a primer and finished that corner. We finally got that fender off. That's all good to go. Fully wrapped the car from the windshield all the way back to the back of the car. I think I'm gonna be painting tomorrow, I think. So hopefully I can get this thing painted and cleared. I do need time to do all this. So just painting it and then letting it dry for a bit so it gets tacky. For you painters that know, you gotta let it flash and then paint again if you need to. We're doing a gloss black and then a clear over it. It's gonna look dope. It's gonna take time, like I said, but it's gonna look really freaking sweet. Travis is gonna love it. What's up, guys? So I actually bought a 3-inch hole saw. I was only honestly just gonna buy one, and one of them is about like $20 to $25. Then I looked further and I found this whole kit, which is pretty awesome, actually. It goes as small as, let's see, 1 3/8, and goes as big as 3-inch. It comes with everything, though. It even comes with the adapter that you have to screw on and pinch onto the actual hole saw, all for $32. So this makes sense. If one is just gonna cost me $22 or something like that, and then this piece in here alone is $25, that's a no-brainer. So I'm gonna be using this to cut for Travis's hole right here, right around there, for when his piping for his turbo goes through, it'll drop right in there. All right, guys, so we're finally done. The engine bay is beautiful. It's a gloss black, and so Arthur just died again. All right, guys, so here it is. A beautiful gloss black. We'll do a little bit of buffing on Monday. We gotta wait for this to cure and, make sure it's all dry. But it looks beautiful. I'm so happy with the outcome. We have about 10 to 12 hours plus into the engine bay between stripping it all out that you guys already saw, stripping it all down to the bare OEM red and the gray paint, and strip everything. Prime it, black, clear. I love it. And also the rest of the shop is almost cleaned out. I'm so happy about that. We can finally work like human beings. And yeah, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so here's today, the next day, because I painted, cleared, did all my stuff yesterday, right? I still need it to cure a little bit longer because it's only about 60 degrees in here. I am running out of propane on the other side of the wall. Andy and I need to get that filled so we could crank this up to like 75 degrees, 70 degrees in here for the next 2 days once it is filled. I already started cleaning up all the brake lines. I put the brake lines back in, tightened them all up on the proportioning valve right there, and put the little stock hose over there, put the stock grommet. I got to get another one over here. I got to look online, actually. I'm going to start buying, I think, today, some of the clips, the little zip tie clips that clip into the actual chassis and is a zip tie at the same time for the wires. And honestly, sometimes, instead of just waiting on parts, whatever, I know, your customer or your friends, whoever you're doing the job for, obviously it's not always as getting it to the builder right away. So what I wanted to do, I already asked Travis that I'm going to lay out the money. I'm going to go buy the master. I'm going to go buy the booster. I'm going to go buy the master for the actual clutch, the clutch master cylinder. Also, just so tomorrow when I get to the shop around 6 or so, I could actually start banging that stuff out. So I could hook up the brakes back up. I could do all that kind of stuff because this engine bay is looking fire. I'm so stoked how it came out, and I can't tell you any secrets how it got done though. So guys, that's a wrap for today. If you guys like the progress, or you like to see the car, you like to see the final outcome, this is going to be stages over a few months. So we're going to try to go in and out for even random jobs that we get in the shop. I think tomorrow we're going to be getting a couple of jobs in just to do a training flush, oil change, and like little stuff like that. We will be cleaning up the shop. So if you do guys want to stay tuned, and if you're not ready, subscribe. Check out my Instagram, Hellboy_4wheel drive, and check out the shop page at DNA_, 2 underscores, I believe, Motorsports. So check us out, hit the subscribe button, like, comment right below, and we appreciate you guys, and let's get out of here, all right?